Hello and good morning. It is Monday morning. I don't know what the date is. I've got no idea. Let me just have a look. Oh gosh, the 15th of June. Wow. So this morning I'm going to start the week off with something quite simple. I'm going to start doing the Shabbydabbydoodah mass makes again. So week 5, because I've done 1 to 4, is pockets, and these are really simple ones. I want mine thin because when I've got so many pieces I'm going to make some TNs, so I want the pieces to fit in. So I've done mine about 6 and 3. So I've cut off another piece, what I'm literally going to lay over the top and then just fold round. Let's get it into the middle. Make sure it's straight. It's a bit wonky for some reason. Let me just check on the scoreboard. It does look a bit wonky, but I've not put my glasses on. No surprise there. Shall reach over and get them in a sec. So what have I scored it at? About 1 centimetre. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, that's better. And then I'm going to fold the bottom up. Get my glasses because I can't see the creases. And then get my little scissors. I'm going to go up the bottom line and just arch round like so. I always find this side really difficult. And just swing it round. There we go. Oh, it feels funny having my glasses on because I've only just put them on. So I'm gonna round the top and then I shall ink around it. So yeah, when I look back, I think it's about 6 weeks ago since I did one of these, and I'd got all the stuff sorted out in a folder ready. It's just a case of getting it done. I just ink all the way around. I'm using the darker one, Walnut Stain, which goes really nice with the Tim Holtz. I think I'll use Cosmic Shimmer. This is very similar to glitter glue. I forget what it's called. So I'm gonna just wrap this over it. Make sure it's pushed down. I think I'll glue the bottom flap in first. Yep. That's that. So yeah, I had a look back at the pieces that I'd done already, because when I started making them I didn't know what kind of journal I was going to put them in. And luckily all the pieces do fit TN size, so that's what I'm gonna be making. So I'm just gonna put I want to call them snapshots. Well, they are snapshots, aren't they? What are they? Photo booth. Tim Holtz photo booth then. Just really simple. I might put something in it at another time with my scraps at the end. That's it. So I measured these so it just fit right. And then these are all the Tim Holtz from the field notes. I've got the snippets and the normal size. I'm guessing these ones are from the normal size, but I think they're a mixture. I just ink around them. Really not a fan of this grey background that is used this time. So I thought that could go there, but then I'd got all these like, I don't know what you would call them. I call them like lace dies. I suppose the edgings. So I was thinking of putting that across there just to make it a bit more decoration. Let me see where I need to cut it off. So measure that there. So I hope everybody's doing well. Here in England today, a lot of the non-essential shops are reopening. There's obviously, you know, a number of people that can be in at one time, and that includes staff. I think it goes on, you know, how big the premises is. I'm guessing they do it by how many feet or something. So I'm not going back yet, even though I work in a clothes shop. It is reopening today, but they're not having all the staff back because, well, one, if all the staff was back, they won't be able to fit many customers in, and two, they're obviously not expecting to trade you know, as much financially as normal. I can't remember if I've said this or not, because now I'm saying it feels familiar, but it might be when I've told my partner or something. I couldn't have told many people because I've not seen anybody. So a few weeks ago they sent out an email with like a questionnaire on, saying, you know, have you got any reasons to stop you from coming back on this date? And I put, you know, my partner works full-time. He's the manager, so he typically does the same kind of hours, but at the moment it's changing. You know, because things are changing just all the time. So our youngest daughter's 12, and I did say, you know, she can't be left, you know, it's all right if I nip to the shop and leave her, but I can't leave her, you know, for an amount of time. You know, normally when I'm at work and say she's off school, she would go to my mum's. But, you know, seeing as we're still not really mixing. I mean, they've kind of said now that a person from a one person household can mix with another household, but only one household. So my oldest daughter has just had a baby, which I've told you all about. So you know, it's best that my mum, because my daughter's partner's gone back to work. So that's that one. So just really simple. I like that. And like I say, I might add something else at a later date. So yeah, her partner's gone back to work. And she's got 3 little girls as well. So you know, I said to my mum, obviously, she needs you like more than I do, kind of thing. So so yeah, that's kind of the one household that my mum's gonna mix with. So I did say, you know, childcare would be an issue, and plus, you know, why the kids are off and that, I kind of expect. I mean, I'm not actually homeschooling, but I've got to make sure, you know, she's doing her work, what's set for her, keeping her on track, because, you know, after an hour or something, she's absolutely fed up of it. And, you know, it must be very, very hard. Let me just look out the window to see if anybody's... No. We're expecting a wood delivery, but it's not that. I can't think why he's barking. But yeah, it must be very difficult for her to keep herself motivated. You know, so, you know, if she was allowed to go somewhere else for childcare, which she's not, but if she was, you know, then they'd be expected to... Let me just pause and get him to be quiet. Oh, that was embarrassing. I've just ran down because I saw a lorry had parked up, so dog's barking up and down at the window. So I just opened the door and I was going to shout, just leave the wood on the front garden. Anyway, I opened the front door and just said, oh, are you coming here? And he looked a bit confused. So I looked at his lorry and he's got turf on it. It's for next door. So I just went absolutely bright red and went, oh, okay, I can see you've got turf. I'm waiting for wood. But I thought, she's a bit keen. Got nobody to talk to, just random people just shouting out the doors to him. Oh dear, I don't know if I've got that too high now. So yeah, I forget where I was. Yeah, keeping her on track and stuff, because they're now, the first month or so, they were sending, I'd say it was more like homework, you know, what they would be doing if they was at school type thing. But now, you know, they've really stepped it up. I'm not going to ink across that bit because obviously I'm going to put the trim on it. So yeah, now they're actually sending, you know, 6 hours worth or 5 hours worth, however long a school day is. Well, you know, obviously, yeah, they have got to do it because, you know, they're missing a massive amount of schoolwork, and, you know, they're never going to get that time back. School's never going to be able to fit everything they've missed in. I don't know if to have it that way. I think I prefer it that way. So, you know, they've got to do it, but to keep them motivated, let me just have a drink. Oh, I've exhausted myself running up and downstairs. Yeah, so to keep on track for, you know, that amount of hours, every single, well, 5 days a week, it's extremely hard. So, you know, I kind of set her up. Well, I mean, some days it's hard to even get her out of bed. We've started this morning off well though. We always try to start the beginning of the week off well, but you know, by Thursday, it's so hard to all be in routine and stuff. I think that's a bit wonky. Just pull it down a little bit. Oh, it's an instant grip. Yep. I'm going to have to undo it all. That's with chatting, isn't it? See if that's any better. Yeah, so I did say that, you know, that would be one of the reasons what would stop me. You know, one, not got any childcare, and then even if I did, you know, I've got the responsibility of homeschooling. So, you know, they've just took the people back at this point that you know, want to go back. I'm guessing they've took, you know, like the full-timers back. And, you know, I know some people will be absolutely desperate to go back to work. You know, we've got quite a few ladies who I work with who live on their own and stuff, so they'll be very keen to get back to work. So they kind of just said, oh, we'll be in touch. So I'm not sure. I know they're keeping furlough going till, I think, the 31st of July. I mean, I don't know if that'll get extended or not. They might end up doing it, just increasing it for parents, because, well, I suppose it depends on the social distancing is going, because it would have been summer holidays anyway, and obviously you should have sorted childcare out for that anyway, so we shall see. So I don't know if they're just going to assess it week by week and see what happens. I suppose a lot of it's going to go on our trade as you know, if there's a need for us to come back. And I suppose I know they looking at the 2 metre thing, is that a necessity? So I'm thinking if they do change that and say change it to 1 metre, then obviously that would mean that shops could have twice the amount of people that is allowed in now. So then they would be wanting more staff and stuff. So things are forever changing. So I suppose I could get a phone call, you know, and say, oh, you know, next week we want you back. So we shall see. I'm not the greatest at surprises though. I like to know what I'm doing. But like I say, I only work twice a week. But it's, you know, we're being off so long. I mean, I don't even know how long. I've been off all April. Was it end of March? this all started. If it was, then I've been off all April and you know, up until this point. So yeah, I think it was end of March. So that would be April, May. Gosh, it's like 10, 11 weeks. I think that is correct. See, that is that one. I like that one. I love that green background. Yeah, long time. I think these off things are going to be just a bit too short, so I shall save those. Right, do a corner thing here. Right, let's get this fold right. It's such a shame when you're using this paper, because obviously, you know, you're losing that, but the plain side is so lovely too. So I think these are really nice, easy pockets. And even though they're small, because they've got the like gusset all the way around, they will hold quite a bit. So I should probably put like tickets and things in. Right, let me cut this off and then see if we're straight this time. Do it that way, Tania. So I've not really got much crafting done the last few days. I don't know what I did Saturday. Oh, I think I did Dreamcatcher orders for my other shop. And then yesterday I was in bed all day. I was just thoroughly exhausted. So luckily I feel fine. Today I'm a bit scatterbrainish, but I think I must be still mentally tired, but physically I feel better today. I don't know if it's my eyes or not. Yeah, that's straight. But Friday night I didn't sleep very well, and anybody who's got fibro, or I suppose other conditions, if you've not had a very good night's sleep, it's not good. So I wasn't tired. My whole body was fatigued. And you know, I was too tired to lift my arms or or anything. So I just spent the day in bed. I did do an awful lot of sleeping though, to say I wasn't actually tired, but it does pass the time, because obviously it's really boring. But yeah, I definitely needed it. I probably could have forced myself to have done something yesterday, but I've said, you know, before, it's really not worth forcing yourself, because somewhere eventually you do need to recharge, so it's quicker to recharge when you're at that point, rather than leaving it any longer. So I feel quite good today. I can say I was up pretty early, because obviously I'd been in bed so long. Yeah, I've had a quick tidy around and stuff, and got Elna started with the work, jumped in the bath. But yeah, I wanted to get ready because obviously we're having this wood delivery. So that is that. Just ink around this one. Some wonderful people on these things. Absolutely fabulous. Get her, she's lovely. Got some lovely hats and fashions and stuff. I'm guessing most of them are actually from the 70s. That's later than that, but these ones are definitely 70s. I'd say they're such fun pieces. Yep. Oh no. I'll just give that a quick wipe for it dries. So just reach and get a baby wipe. So I've told you about work, I've told you about school. What else forgot to tell you? I think that's probably about it. Anyone who's waiting for me to post, I'm going to change my post date to a Wednesday. I've been doing it on a Tuesday, and I don't drive. Normally I would catch the bus up, but I've been walking because obviously I don't want to be using public transport. And obviously it's a good 10-minute walk. Probably takes me 15-20 minutes. But walking up with a bag of parcels, especially when it's been warm days, and while I'm up there I tend to nip in the supermarket because we do our shopping like once a fortnight. And we do a big shop, so then once a week I just nip up and get fresh stuff. So obviously then I've got to carry that bag. So that's kind of what I do on a Tuesday. And it's a bit of a waste of a day. So normally I would work on a Wednesday, and that's the day that my partner normally has off. But at the minute it's been working up until this week. It's been working Monday to Friday and having the weekends off. But this week his rota is back to, well, it's back to normal this week. So I'm gonna do it on a Wednesday, and then he will like drop me off up there. I can do my parcels and do the shopping, and then he can pick me back up. So it will half the time, and obviously it won't use up a lot of energy, because it's a bit of a waste. I'm sometimes queuing to get in the supermarket, 20 odd minutes, and then I can only bring a bag of shopping home with having to carry it. So it's a bit of a pointless exercise. So yes, I'm going to start posting on a Wednesday, but yeah, that'll obviously change. I mean, it could change the week after if Ryan's able to go into work. It's for taking more. I'm always a bit nervous to do the bottom bit, because obviously if you just take too much, then you've got a gap. So That's better. So it's been a funny old weekend weather-wise. It's been absolutely really roaringly hot, super sunny, and then other times it's been really dull and throwing it down, but it's been very, very muggy. So I actually thought we might end up having some thunderstorms, but again, that could have been why I was in bed yesterday. I don't know why. It's something to do with the pressure and that, the weather and stuff, that seems to affect. But I think it affects a lot of people. I mean, I remember, you know, as a girl and that, old women would say, oh, I can feel it in my bones type thing. So I don't know what's happened here. So it must be a thing, but I think it is down to the pressure rather than the actual weather. It's a bit wonky there. That's fine though. I should just ink that bit again. So I shall pause it in a minute. I'll finish those two off, and then I shall come back and show you them all. So pop that in. Yeah, today it's quite dark and misty. It's like it could rain, but we're gonna take the dog later after tea, because I'd bought meat and that to do a Sunday dinner yesterday, so I should get that done today. So I said we'll eat about 6 when Dad's home, and then me and Alma will take the dog. Like I say, Monday we try and be really good and be on routine. And say we're both as bad as each other at the minute. But I think all the days are so similar, and you kind of just get into that, oh, tomorrow. Oh, I forgot to put my doobie-doo on. I bet you was all shouting. You forgot it. Right, I'll darken this one because it's all very bright. I just had to look up then to check that I'd done it on the other one. So I just get the edge. Should have probably got my fine tip out, but I'm not very good at keep changing, because that's when I start leaving all my lids off. Just pop a bit of glue back onto that flower head. There we go, that's another. Right, I should pause and then come back, because I've probably been going, yeah, about half an hour. Shall see you in a mo. So I'm back, and they're done. I think they've turned out really nice. I'm going to say they're just simple little pockets. like I say, you will be able to fit quite a lot in there. Let's see, is that too close? So I just dug out the other pieces while I was finishing these, just to remind us what we'd done so far. I don't know what order they went in. So there was that one, plenty of writing space on. So I'd probably stick that 3 ways and have that as a side tuck. Then this little matchbook flip up, 2 little writing spots. Pocket and tag. Could put a writing spot and have that as a movable pocket. I'll just stick it in. And then these little coin envelopes, I think I just put a tiny little tag. So I think, yeah, by the time I've got about 10 different pieces, I think I'll be ready to make a journal. So that is that. So it's been cool hanging out. I shall see you soon. See you later. Take care all. Bye.